A nuclear weapon is an explosive device that device from destroying force on an unclear nuclear visible batteries not included. So how does the bomb work? In conventional bombs, the explosion is created by a chemical reaction, which involves the rearrangement of atoms to form new molecules. However, in nuclear weapons, the explosion is created by changing the atoms themselves. So, the atoms are either split or fused to create new atoms. There are two main types of nuclear weapons: atom bombs, which use fission as the main reaction, and hydrogen bombs, which use fusion as the main reaction. Fusion bomb. The core of a fusion bomb is either plutonium or highly enriched uranium. These are the only materials that can achieve a self-sustaining chain reaction. Detonation method. Implosion method. A sphere of fissile material, plutonium or highly enriched uranium, is surrounded by conventional high explosives, which are detonated simultaneously. Gun method. One mass of uranium is fired down a barrel into another mass of uranium. This is the simplest design and was used for Hiroshima bomb. However, it is not as efficient as the implosion method. Fusion bomb. In fusion bombs, deuterium and tritium are fused together to create heavier atoms. This is the same reaction as occurs in the center of the sun. Detonation method. Fusion can only happen at very high temperatures and pressures. In a nuclear weapon, these temperature and pressure levels are created by using a fusion explosion to trigger the fusion reaction. For example, an atom bomb. Typically, fusion weapons are 10 to 100 times as explosive as the fission bombs that nearly destroyed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Nuclear tests. Trinity, as part of the Manhattan Project, was the code name of the first detonation of a nuclear weapon, conducted by the United States military on July 16, 1945. Here are the number of known tests conducted by various countries. In wartime, only 2 nuclear bombs have been used: Little Boy on Hiroshima and Fat Man on Nagasaki. On August 6, 1945, Little Boy was dropped on Hiroshima, and on August 9, Fat Man was dropped on Nagasaki. The total death toll was over 200,000 people, mostly civilians. So what are the types of tests done on nuclear weapons? Atmospheric, underground, exo-atmospheric, which refers to nuclear tests conducted above the atmosphere, and underwater. Countries with nuclear weapons now. Currently, 9 countries in the world have nuclear arsenal. The United States and Russia have more than 90% of the world's nukes. Oh, thanks to the Cold War. Just imagine how many times over the Earth can be destroyed. That's some scary shit, man. Anyway, lastly, let's look at the largest bomb ever in human history. Zabomba! The most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. Its test on 30th October 1961 remains the most powerful man-made explosion in human history. The bomb weighed 27 metric tons and was so large that the parachute used to slow down its descent itself weighed 800 kilograms. A parachute weighed 800 kilograms. Right? The fireball was visible at almost 1,000 kilometers away. The mushroom cloud, was about 64 kilometers high. Alright? That's over 7 times the height of Mount Everest. The cap of the mushroom cloud had a peak width of 94 kilometers and its base was 40 kilometers wide. The heat from the explosion could have caused 3rd degrees burns 100 kilometers away from ground zero, alright? Even the shock wave of the explosion traveled around the world 3 bloody times. And the energy created was 1.4% of the power output of the sun. Can you imagine how scary it is? All these countries with this amount of capabilities in their hands can wipe out the human race or all living things on Earth. Like this.